Hello, everyone. My name is Tasha Konopelski, and I am a very soon-to-be graduate of the University of Minnesota Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. In a few moments, my classmates and I will finally be trading in our embroidered maroon student scrubs for uniforms adorned with RN badges. And honestly, I couldn't be prouder of us. I want to share with you a little of my story and how this program, this place, and how these last 4 years brought people into my life that I will never forget. And lucky for me, I have kept a log of my college experience in my journal. On August 22nd, 2022, just before starting my sophomore year, I wrote, "I'm extremely nervous for school to start soon, but I'm hopeful it'll go okay." But then, on March 26, 2023, just a quick 7 months later, I wrote, "I love my new friends, and they absolutely changed my college experience for the better. They helped make college more exciting. They make me feel welcomed and wanted." What changed in those few months? This program, and more importantly, the people I met. As I'm sure many of my peers can relate, I arrived on this campus extremely anxious as a freshman. I asked myself, what if I don't make friends? What happens if I fail out of college? What happens if I get sick and I don't have my parents? I won't lie, freshman year was a difficult time, as I'm sure it was for many. We are pushed into an entirely new life with our worlds turned upside down. For me, I was constantly sick with that insane, never-ending cold. I was hundreds of miles away from my family, and I felt like I was struggling to make friends within my program. I ended that first year wondering if this school was the place for me. Then came sophomore year. I remember heading to my first class on a warm September morning, feeling uneasy and unsure. But that walk to class changed everything. I had ended up joining a group of nursing students, most of whom I had never met before. They were bright, kind, and selfless people who embraced me with open arms. We were fast friends, and every one of them would soon become some of the most cherished, beloved people in my life. What makes the University of Minnesota such a unique place is the people. This program provided me with countless amazing relationships that made this experience. I've gotten the opportunity to connect with highly skilled and knowledgeable professors who always had my best interest at heart. I have been taught by some of the most compassionate preceptors who always exemplified the type of nurse I wanted to be. And I've been lucky enough to bond with many of my incredibly friendly and intelligent peers throughout these 4 years. Because of you all, I can enter into this next stage knowing there are people cheering me on from all corners of the country. So, to all of my fellow graduates, I know that we can be taught countless disease processes, lab values, nursing interventions, medicine names, and much, much more. But the one thing that cannot be taught is the infinite love in our hearts and an extraordinary ability to care for others. Never forget that you've always had that remarkable quality, because I can see it in all of you, and that is why the people here will always hold a special place in my heart. Thank you.